to show you my mystic skills first. So for the most part, I'll just use Golden Body for the damage buff. And what's it called? Guardian Palm. Sometimes, when the boss is low, I'll use that and Dragon's Breath and Drunken Poet. But for the most part, I only use this. Because the rest of the stuff I use, it's mostly for PvP. Serene Breeze. It's called Meridian Touch. I think it's what it's called. Cloud Steps, obviously, when the boss is super far away or when you want to rush it. But apart from that, I don't use Mystic Skills in my rotation because it's too slow. From what I've seen, I have yet to find one that I can incorporate one in to increase my damage. But I do have this leveled up so I can give allies my shield, which is very important. Especially with bosses that have huge AoE attacks. Sometimes it's save them and save me. So yeah, it's really useful. But yeah, for the most part, most of these I'll use in PvP just so I can get like chip damage or whatever. Yeah, and then obviously you can see I've Dragon's Head just because it's funny. It's only useful in like solo because it does slow down time. I tried to use it in guild versus guild, but it's so damn laggy. And even if you hit them, like people already just back to full health. And not just that, you'll just get interrupted out of it, and you have to suffer that 2-minute cooldown. Yeah, it's just not worth it. But I still like having it. But yeah, right now I only have 2 skills maxed out: my Golden Body and my Guardian Palm. Everything else is either level 5 or 4. I think my Dragon's Breath and Poet are level 5. And yeah. But yeah, those are my skills. Alright, so for my build, I have Rainmaster, and I have Formbend instead of Moonflare. So the thing with Moonflare is, it is really bad, as you can see here. So not only do you have a 30% chance to proc it, you'll make a shield, but I mean you'll usually already have one on you. So at most it'll heal you for 2%, which is just not a lot. But the worst thing is this only triggers every 30 seconds, which is so useless. Like I don't think I've seen it proc at all when I had it on. But Formbend, not only does it increase your shield duration, but you reduce all HP damage taken by 20% when you have it, and that is crazy insane. Like this makes you way more tankier than just having that other thing on. And the cool thing is, if you don't want to grind for another set, you can just switch it right here, as you saw. You have 8 free switches for the season, and then after that it costs 50 Echo Jades, which is not that bad. But anyways, for my skills, crit rate is extremely important. I want to have crit rate on every single one of these if I could. Or damage, but mostly crit rate, because that's, like I said, that's where all your damage is going to come from. I think the max is 80 for this season, and I'm at, let me see, yeah, 72.8. Oh wait, here's another thing. Precision rate does not need to go over 100. It'll do nothing. So I have an extra 8.3% that I can safely get rid of. This is what makes your attacks proc your crits. So you wanted to have it 100 so you can always have a chance to do crit damage. So I have an extra 8.3% as you saw right there. So I can, this right here, this is useless. This doesn't do anything for me. If I replace this and I get body, that'll do more for me than just having it here. So yeah, make sure you can check that, because that's really useful to know that you only need it at 100, because anything over that doesn't do anything. But yeah, these are my skills. I've got really lucky this season. Oh, and for this one, the charge skill damage is what you want, because having it on all the sets will give you like a 12 plus percentage boost for your charge skills, which is really crazy. And then here, penetration, it's what you want. I have physical on this, but I'll just switch it later when I could, or when I can. But yeah, that's mostly what I have for my gear. Inner ways, it's pretty standard. Exquisite, Moral Chant, Battle Anthem, but I have Adaptive Steel. And I've seen some people use Art of Resistance, which for the build that I have, it's useless. Even when I max it here to tier 5 for the extra penetration. Oops. Yeah, it's just not really worth it. You'll do way more damage with this on. And the cool thing is you don't need to increase it. You can if you want to get your dual weapon skill, which I do use in the rotation. But you don't need to put pages into it, unless you just want to increase your mastery. Like you can just flip these two if you want to. But I would get this to tier 6 before anything else, because that is where all your damage is going to be at for the most part, or not all, but like a good chunk of it. Like it's what allows you to be on par with Umbrella and Strat Sword DPS, or at least that's what it allowed me to do. And then having this tier 6, it's not really worth it. I would rather just scrap the pages, get tier 6 on everything else, and then get this to tier 6. Because it triggers once every 10 seconds, and the damage is like, I think it's set. So it doesn't even, I heard that it's better, it's good for, what is it, for tank, because the Mo Blade, but apparently it's not. It's the same damage for anyone else. It's a set amount. So like overall, it'll be like a 1 to 2% increase. So yeah, I would just rather get tier 6 on everything else before this one. So yeah, just scrap the pages. Tier 5 is like the most you should have. But for PvP, I've seen people use this because it's really good. Yeah, 12% damage for health. You also do more damage for executions and key recharge, or key restoration. And then this one's really crazy. But I don't care for PvP, so I guess if you want to, you can. Like I said, you don't need to level this one up, so you can, like, whatever skill you had before, you just put it on this one. And if you're doing PvP, you can just switch if you want to go that far. But for me, I just don't care. I'd rather just keep this here. Or maybe I'll just switch it since it doesn't matter. But yeah, those are my inner ways. You can, I know there are some builds that are more tankier than mine that use these three. Sometimes it uses like some other ones that I've seen, but if you want to do like the most damage, these are like the 4 that you want. At least for me, that's what made me, like I said, on par with Umbrella and Strat Sword DPS. But yeah, now I'll just show you my rotations. Okay, so for my tier 5, if you don't have tier 6, this is what I use. Let me like comment over it after it's done. So I do the damage reduction, vulnerability, weapon swap, shield, and then I do 3 charged attacks with the Stonebreaker, so that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. And after it, weapon swap, damage reduction, vulnerability, weapon swap again, shield, rinse and repeat. It's not very, it's very basic, but it's what I did before I got tier 6, and even then tier 6 is literally the same, apart from I lose 1 Stormbreaker, Or what's it called? Yeah, Stonebreaker, sorry. I just do the weapon swap earlier. But yeah, as you saw, when the key shield is down, I just do 2 additional Stonebreakers. Stonebreakers, I don't know why I keep saying storm. Stonebreakers. And then I weapon swap. That's the only difference. Depending on when the shield breaks. Okay, so for my tier 6 rotation, the only difference is you'll have 1 less Stonebreaker. So you end the combo early.
Eyes on me. Over here, fool. Take that.
So you saw there, I did 2. And then as soon as I did my third... Okay, can I play the game? As soon as I did my third charge attack, like that, I weapon swapped immediately. And then I just kept spamming this. Because it'll be like half a second late, but it's still good. Just a general tip. If you break or hit someone when they're exhausted with your Stonebreaker skill, which is this one, the flip, this one right here, you can actually press your heavy attack 2 times and you'll do that move instantly. You don't have to charge it up. So for example, if I break this guy's shield, see it's broken right here, broken, and I can hit down. I can do it 2 more times. See, I did it 2 more times. And it has a 30, I think it's not 30, it's like 20-second cooldown. Oh, no, I think it is a 30-second cooldown, I'm not sure, but yeah. It's that yellow cooldown you'll see in the bottom. You won't hit it in like a best case scenario with all your buffs. But when it does pop off, I would just do it. Like I'll just cancel everything, do a tier 3 quickly, just to do this. Because the best outcome would be you have all your buffs, you're doing your combo, and you hit that last hit. See, broken, and then I can do the flip 2 times. Or 3 times, whatever. Sorry, 2 times, yeah. But you have to hit an exhausted opponent or boss with the Stormbreaker to activate it. So once you hit them when they're exhausted, you can keep... Oh, also, it's very useful PvP tip. You can hold it. This Whoops, that was stupid. So I hit it. If you see the yellow bar, you can... That means that you activated it. But as you can see, I didn't do it yet. But if I press my heavy attack... Oh, okay, never mind. So let me do it again. I think there is a... there is a timer. Okay. It's activated now. So see, you can like kind of run away and then press it again. Or you can cancel it too, but yeah. It has caught so many people off guard for PvP when I did that. It is hard to, like, I mean, to even just get the entire combo on one person. Like, okay. Hold on, let me get shields. It is hard. But yeah, you can like do that. Like that, see? You can be really cheeky with it. And not just that, but even just the normal one.
Bring it on.
You have like a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, where you can like delay it. That's the word I'm looking for. You can delay it, and it messes people up a lot. Like, you can even switch weapons and then do it again. Yeah, okay. I think once it hits like a fourth of it is already completed, you can't do it again, because
Mighty sweet.
yeah, because I only did one that time. But anyways, but yeah, that's just something I found useful for PvP, and it's very annoying because you can't expect it a lot of the times. If you do that, someone dodges it, oh, but then you
Over
wait and
here,
then you do that,
fool.
and then they're backing up, and then you just do it again, and then you just do it again. Like it's really annoying. It's fun for me, but yeah. And then one more quick thing. Between every charged attack, I always hit my parry button. Parry. Because a lot of the time when I do that, it'll just do a regular heavy attack. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Yeah, see? I don't know if it's a controller issue, but every time I try to chain charged attacks, it just does a stupid heavy attack and it messes up my combo. So if that happens to you, I would just do that
Over here, fool.
and then parry, and then you can go back to another charge attack. It doesn't lose like any seconds, I don't think. And then not that it matters. See if we hit the parry button. Okay. And I do it for every charge attack, so like even along my rotation. And parry, or else that happens. And it's really annoying. But yeah, that's just a small tip that helped me out. But yeah, I think that's basically it. I guess I'll just show you everything. My percentage. My talents are maxed out for this current breakthrough. What else? Just my details, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I mean that's. I don't know what else I should show. Oh yeah, my. This is maxed out for how it's as max as I can be, because these are all limited every week. So I just maxed out my attack first, and then I'm gonna get these 3 done. It's like you get like 1.5 every week. Like, you don't get a lot of these new ores. Stone Splay, Arsenal. I think golden means it's maxed out. You can't do anything apart from increasing the mastery for the rewards. Divine Craft's maxed out. This is obviously maxed. But yeah, I don't know what else to show. And it's late at night and I'm tired. But if you need something specific, you can just ask me. Or someone else, because like I said, or I didn't say it, but I just started tank like a few weeks ago. So I'm sure there are better rotations. But for the build and stuff, that's like like my inner ways and stuff, they're fine. But yeah. Anyways, it's 3 a.m. when I started it, and now it's 5, so I'm going to sleep. Just if you need anything specific, just ask me. And my microphone's picking up like every single sound that I'm making, so that's cool too. Something I forgot to add. With guard counters, it mostly depends on the boss that I use it on. Like very aggressive bosses like Yidao, I use it, but like other ones that run away a lot, I just don't bother with it. Or like even most of the, well, not most of it, but like some of the Hero Realm and Sword Trial bosses, I just don't. Like the Ghost one, I will guard counter sometimes. It just depends on where I am at my rotation, or not. But yeah, it's just very dependent. I don't really have the specifics on every boss, but I guess you can ask me. I'll try to see like what's good or not with them for me, I guess. But yeah, anyways.